Dream Wings.
High above the stars, over the cloud, there was a beautiful palace. It was the home of an ancient fairy kingdom. Everything was calm, magical, and peaceful. Time moved slowly in this land. The youngest fairy in the kingdom was Lyra. Lyra belongs to the royal family. Her father was the fairy king. Her mother was the fairy queen. She had everything she could want, but still a question lived in her heart. Is this all? One evening, when the palace shone with golden light, Lyra spoke to her parents. I want to become a human. The fairy queen eyes filled with tears. The fairy king looked at Lyra deeply, afraid of losing her. In the human world, we will not able to see you, the fairy queen said softly. Lyra lowered her head, but she didn't change her mind. She did not want to go back from her decision. For many nights, sadness stayed in the palace. Her parents tried to explain, but Lyra's heart stayed strong. Finally, one night, Lyra quietly crossed the palace border and left. Lyra's journey was not normal. Sometimes she walked on rainbow paths above the cloud, where color changed with every step. Sometimes she crossed bridges made of air, with nothing but empty space below. At one place, she had to cross a river of fire, where heat melted magic and every step needed courage. Her wings became tired, their shine slowly faded. But Lyra did not stop. At a place where the sky and land touched each other, Lyra met a strange woman. Her clothes looked old and her eyes were deep and silent. What do you want? The witch asked. To become a human, Lyra answered without fear. The witch looked at the carefully and took out a small bottle. Inside it, soft light was moving. This magic will change you. But you can wake up. You will be completely alone. Lyra held the bottle and drank it. The world started spinning. The light broke. Everything became silent. When Lyra opened her eyes, the sky looked different. There was no magic in the air. Her wings were wrong. She had a normal arms. She was in the human world. At first, everything was hard. Work, hunger, tiredness, cold, all were new to her. She had to trust herself. She had to work hard. She had to learn how to live with time. She fell, she stood up again. She felt tired, but she never gave up. Slowly, Lyra found her place. She learned how to smile. She made friends. She accepted life as it was. Sometimes at night, she looked at the sky. The stars were the same, but she was not afraid anymore. Far away, the fairy king and fairy queen also looked at the sky. They were not sad, only peaceful. Lyra had found her wish. She was human and she was happy.